gleaming stadium in downtown Atlanta. The scene of it's unlike any other in sport as both the Falcons. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. Then he breaks it all the way out, return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Flex round, flex round, flex round, flex round, flex round, flex round.
They go play action here on 1st down. Buying time to 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Ohio! Ohio!
You don't know what side engine we got.
Come on, let's go! Grand 38!
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive. Just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him. So I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Here's Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Nigga, let's go. Oh, it's like Navarro got a rookie over there, don't he?
And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division.
Look at everybody popping in the league.
Looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Man, before they got Dante Fowler, nigga, they was trying to see what they was doing with Clowney. Damn. Them niggas in the bullshit, bro.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ohio! Ohio! Let's go! Grand 38!
Throwing again. Smith. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Falcons.
Are you playing the Saints?
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bryant's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now it's Trubisky. It's grabbed over the middle by Wayne. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Tech McKinley in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately. I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and the return comes to him right at the 44-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Smith being chased out left. This is intercepted. Picked off for the extra point. Parkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Flex round! Flex round!
This is just a regular switch.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Smith. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that's
bullshit, man.
A big-time play there for the Falcons. And even 50 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Gallup with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And now we're all even. Brand new ball game, tie game.
In a sense, you're starting over. Tie ball game, everyone's back to even, back to equal. A good job getting back in it.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. On first down, Trubisky.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. But defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, he'll feel like they can't stop him.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio!
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Flushed out right. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On second down, here's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Out of the gun, Smith. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all State wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through.
Getting ready to go as they take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor?
Man, it's some bullshit.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but
he
not by
ain't say
much,
shit last night. He ain't say shit last night at all.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious.
Hey, go ahead and send him that shit. Give me 4
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Go ahead, little Larry.
Better be on a swivel.
Fuck that nigga.
Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys.
What the fuck is going on, man?
For the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And that is
man, that's some bullshit, man. That's 2 fucking in a back-to-back.
Michael Gallup, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Bryant's extra point up.
I'm gonna take this shit off, man. Got my shit.